right, so Cam told me to totally kick his ass, so we're gonna get moving. No, just kidding, just kidding. But we are gonna do some power yoga just to get the heart pumping, to build a little bit of strength, a little bit of energy in the body. And we'll get started in a child's pose. So if you haven't already, take the hips back over the heels, stretch the hands forward. And then think about the torso, the upper body, just getting heavy towards the mat. Maybe you can even ground the forehead down. We're taking a moment here just to cultivate a little bit of mindfulness. So if we're not mindful of our breath and our body, then we're not really doing yoga, we're just stretching or exercising. So we want to move through this practice with a level of awareness about what our body's doing, what our body is feeling. And that starts right here with the head down. We can turn our attention onto the breath. So take a long breath in through the nose. Slow breath out. One more long inhale. And exhale. Shift forward onto hands and knees. Find your tabletop. Tuck the knees underneath the hips. We'll warm up the spine with cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly low, lift the head, and then exhale, round the spine, press into the hand. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take about 3 more rounds with your own breath. Try to keep the movement and your breath nice and fluid. We'll take 1 more round. And then find our tabletop position. Come on to hands and knees. Good. From here, spread the fingertips apart. Press evenly through both hands. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. I'm always a fan of finding movement in the first down dog. So pedal out the feet, or you could bend the knees deeply. You could raise and lower each leg. Yes, just find movement. And then find a little bit of stillness. So really press the mat forward and away from you so the tailbone's lifting up and back. And we'll start to flow with the breath now. So on your inhale, be careful. Lift the right heel high towards the ceiling. On your exhale, cheetah pose, shift the shoulders forward, bring knee to nose. Good. Inhale, 3-point right heel reaches. Cheetah pose, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, 3-point. Cheetah pose, shift the shoulders forward, pull knee to nose. Hold right here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Step the right foot between the hands. High lunge, sweep hands up towards the ceiling. Good. And then pick up the back knee towards the ceiling. Yes. Shoulders relax away from the ears. We're going to keep the feet grounded where they are, and we're just going to move the upper body with our breath. So on your inhale, reach straight up, lengthen the side body. Exhale, hover the torso, reach the hands forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach. One more time. Inhale, come up. Last time, reach forward, torso's hovering. We're picking the belly up off the thigh. Try to stretch the hands for the front of the room. Breathe here, yes, for 5, for 4, 3. Long breath in. 3-legged plank. Drop the hands. Right toes are going to sweep back to hover beside the left. Shoulders stay forward, spine stays long. Let's take the right knee to the right elbow. Try to make some contact. And then over to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Last time. 3-legged plank, right toes hover, chest stays forward. Yes, chaturanga, lower down halfway. Cobra or upward facing dog, lift the chest, and then back to downward facing dog, lift the hips high. We'll keep flowing. Inhale, left heel reaches high, be careful. Knee to nose, cheetah pose, shift forward. Inhale slowly, 3-point, cheetah pose. Last time, 3-point, cheetah pose. Hold right here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, high lunge. Left foot steps between the hands. We'll sweep the hands up towards the ceiling. And then relax the shoulders away from the ears. The back leg is strong, so the knee is lifting up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Send your awareness into the feet here. So we want our feet to stay anchored. And then we'll move the body with the breath. Inhale, try to take the arms up, lengthen. Hover the torso, breathe out. Inhale, come up. And hover, 45-degree lunge. One more time. Inhale, come up. Last time, hover the torso above the thigh. Try to pick your belly up. Keep it nice and engaged for 5. Hey, smudgy for 4. 3. Long breath in. 3-legged plank on the breath out. Ground the hands. Left toes are going to hover. Breathe right here. And then left knee to the left elbow. Make contact. Over to the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. 3-legged plank. Shoulders stay forward. Yes, chaturanga, lower down. Cobra or up dog. Back to down dog. Lift the hips high. We're going to breathe right here. Knees stay soft. Lengthen the spine. Take 3 more breaths. Try to slow it down. Keep it fluid. On your next inhale, pick up the heels, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop, feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Nose to toes, fold forward. Ground through both feet. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms up, take the gaze up, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen, and then fold forward. We're going to step the feet together to touch here. Inhale, chair pose, drop the seat, peel the chest, belly up off the thighs. Good, so you've got options here. You can do what Cam's doing, bring hands together in front of the heart. You can reach straight ahead. You can take hands up above the head. Try to keep the chest lifted. Try to keep the weight pointing down in the tailbone. And then 2 options. You can stay right here with the heels grounded, or we're gonna roll forward onto the tippy toes, lift the heels, stay low in the seat, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay here, long breath in. On your exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine, breathe in. Plank pose to chaturanga. On your exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, lift the hips high. This time the left heel gets heavy. We'll inhale, float the right heel high. Pull knee to nose, cheetah pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot steps forward. Warrior 2 this time. Left heel's gonna spin down, hands open. Breathe here. Try to soften the shoulders. We're grounding through both feet, and then this right knee is opening up towards the long edge of the mat. Good. Stay low in the front knee. Inhale, flip the front palm. Peaceful warrior will sweep the ceiling. And then side angle pose, pull right forearm to the right thigh. Take the left arm up towards the sky. Now in our side angle pose, you can stay right here, keeping the forearm grounded to the thigh, or we'll reach the right hand forward, reach the left hand forward. Say hello to the side body, the obliques. We're breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 long breath in. Plank pose, breath out, ground the hands, step the right foot back. Tailbone is long, is pointing down towards the heels. Chest stays forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, chaturanga, lower down. Roll the chest open. Take it back to down dog. Straight to the other side. So we'll inhale, flip the left heel high. Pull knee to nose, cheetah pose. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, left foot steps between the hands. Warrior 2, right heel spins down, hands open. Good. And then we're grounding through this front foot, knees tracking towards the baby toes. Stay low in the front knee. On your inhale, flip the front palm, sweep the ceiling. Side angle pose, forearm to thigh, top arm reaches up. Good. So really ground through the outer edge of this back foot. Let it really anchor you as you send your weight forward. And then option to stay with the left forearm down, or we'll start to take that left hand forward and top hand comes forward to breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, plank pose, drop the hands, step the left foot back, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Back to down dog, hips lift high. No. Kim said nope. Let's take a little reset. So we're slowing the breath down. Three more breaths here. And then downward facing dog. Start to tuck the toes, lift the hips high. And let the left heel get heavy. We'll float the right heel up towards the ceiling. Pull knee to nose. Right foot steps between the hands. This time, left hand is going to ground. Right arm reaches high towards the sky. So we're pulling knee in towards the chest, chest towards the knee. Shoulder blades come together. Side plank. That left hand is going to stay where it is. We're working the right foot to the back edge of the mat. From here, we're squeezing the obliques to lift the hips up. Right hand can be reached up towards the ceiling. Breathe. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, plank pose, come through center. Downward facing dog, lift the hips high. Right heel heavy, inhale, float the left. Pull knee to nose. So a strong core to step the left foot between the hands. Twisting lunge, right hand grounds, left arm reaches up. So you want to hug the knee and chest towards one another so the knee is not falling out to the side. Breathe. Side plank, left foot's going to step back. And then in side plank, you can stack the feet together. You could put one in front of the other. You can always drop this bottom knee down. Hips are lifting, so we're squeezing through this side body to stay up for 5, 4, 3, plank pose. Come through center, hold here. Downward facing dog, lift the hips high. And then inhale, pick up the heels, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step or hop, feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Ground through both feet. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Anchor hands together in front of the heart. We're going to start to shift weight over to this right foot and pick the left knee up towards your chest. Good. You can stay right here, or we'll stretch the left toes forward. Toes are flexed back towards your face. We're squeezing the quad to keep the leg lifted. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, warrior 3. Left foot's gonna swing back behind you. Tabletop the body. Hands can stay together in front of the heart. They could drop down to the mat, or if you're feeling spicy, hands are gonna reach forward towards the front of the room. Good. We're driving out through this back heel. Spine is long. Good. Breathe. All right, we're gonna do a little flow here with the breath. So on our inhale, we stay here. On our exhale, Kundalini squat, bend into the right knee and then tuck the left knee behind it. Inhale, press up, warrior 3, and then Kundalini squat, breathe out. One more round. Inhale, lift up. Kundalini squat, stay right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, high lunge, big step back. Hands will sweep up towards the ceiling. Warrior 2, open up. Peaceful warrior, right hand sweeps. Three-legged plank, drop hands to the mat. Slide those right toes back to hover. Breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Cobra or up dog. Back to down dog. We'll take a few rounds of breath right here. Try to slow it down. On your inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop, feet to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway, press hands to the shins, lengthen, and then fold. Slow inhale, rise up, reach up, take the gaze up. Hands come together in front of the heart. Weight shifts over to the left foot. We're gonna start just by picking this right knee up towards the chest. Maybe you stay right here, working your balance, or straighten the right leg. Toes are flexed back towards the face. Here comes warrior 3. We're gonna kick this right foot back behind us, tabletop the body. We're driving out through the right heel, chest and crown of the head are reaching forward. Hands can stay in front of the heart. We could drop them down. We could reach them towards the front of the room. Stretch that right heel out and back behind you. Breathe in, Kundalini squat, breathe out. Warrior 3, lift up, Kundalini squat. One more, warrior 3, Kundalini squat, breathe for 5, 4, 3, good, 2, high lunge, step back. Sweep the hands up. Warrior 2, open the body. Stay low, peaceful warrior. Three-legged plank, hands to the mat, left toe slide back. Breathe in, chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale, roll the chest open, lengthen the neck, back to down dog. We're gonna take 5 breaths in down dog or child's pose. This is our reset. Let's take 3 more breaths. And we're going to do a little bit of core, and then we're slowing everything down. So find your downward facing dog. And then lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, travel feet to hands. We'll lift up halfway, so we're lengthening the spine, and then fold. One more chair pose, drop the seat, peel the chest, peel the belly up off the thighs. Good. Option to keep the heels grounded, or we'll roll forward on the toes, pick up the heels, and then we're lowering our seat onto our heels to the count of 5. So down we go for 4, 3, 2, boat pose. Drop your seat. Lengthen the spine here, so feel the chest lift up, and then we can float the shins up off the mat. Hands can hold on behind the thighs. You can reach forward. You could take hands up and overhead. Breathe right here. Knees are pulling in towards the chest towards the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, last push, low boat, extend the feet, hover the upper body for 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Give them a squeeze. Maybe even rock and roll side to side or front to back. Good, we'll do a little stretch for the hips. So we're gonna release the feet down to the mat. Knees will point up towards the ceiling. Knees will point up towards the ceiling. Good. Take the right ankle. We're going to cross it over the left thigh. This is the start of our pigeon pose. So if you're already feeling the stretch in your outer right hip, you could stay right here, or you could lift the knees in towards the chest, reach the right hand between the thighs, maybe hold on to the shin or the back of the knee. Try to let your shoulders relax down towards the mat here. So we're not trying to strain the neck, we're just opening the hips. Breathe. Then release the left foot to the mat. Keep the ankles crossed for now. We're going to take our left hand to the top of the right foot. And then the right foot is going to drop off the side of the mat. So we're twisting the spine. Yes. Good. So not only are we twisting the spine here, but by keeping the knee lifted, the foot planted on the right side, we're getting a stretch to the outside of the right hip. Start to come through center. You can uncross the legs here. Let's take this the other way. Left ankle is going to cross over the right thigh. And then you can stay here with your right foot grounded, or pick the shin in towards the chest. Maybe hold on the front of the right leg or behind the knee. Shoulders relax here. And then notice if you're rolling onto the top of your head, see if you can lengthen the neck coming onto the back of the head. We're slowing the breath down. Maybe even closing the eyes, letting the attention really settle on the inside. Release the right foot to the mat. We're going to take the right hand to the top of the left foot, and then left foot is going to plant. Beautiful. Shoulders opening. Few more breaths here in this twist. And start to uncross the legs. We'll pull the knees through center one more time. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall apart like butterfly wings. Hands are wherever they're comfortable here. They could be on your belly. They could be down by the sides. You could reach them up or overhead. And we're letting gravity do the work for us. So our knees are just softening apart down towards the mat. Neck stays long here. So just notice if you have the tendency to shorten the back of the neck, can you lengthen it? Gently start to close the knees. We'll lengthen the spine here on the mat in neutral. And then we'll take our savasana. So send the legs out long. Maybe even take the feet towards the corners of the mat. And then consciously let your muscles relax. So even maybe if it takes a little bit of effort, allow the baby toes to spin out towards the edges of the mat. Give your legs just permission to let go. Let the shoulders relax. Let them be heavy down towards the mat. Maybe even relax the jaw. You can relax the face, the eyebrows. So this is our final resting pose. We let the physical body relax here. And then we take the seat of the observer with our thoughts. So instead of fighting to have the absence of thought in Shavasana, we practice an ease. So when thoughts do enter the mind, because it's inevitable, instead of attaching significance to the thoughts that come in, we recognize that the thought is there, and then we allow it to go right back out of the thoughts or out of the mind. We're just going to be here resting for about 10 rounds of breath. And take a long breath in. Take a slow breath out. And let your conscious awareness settle onto the breath. So for now, just feel the rise and fall of the chest and the belly as you breathe in and out. And then start to wiggle the fingers, the toes. Moving carefully, we'll reach the arms up and overhead, just mind the wall. And then pull the knees in towards the chest. And carefully come up to a nice seat. Maybe keeping the eyes closed. And then we'll bring hands together in front of the heart and bow chin down towards the fingertips. So this bow is just a way to show yourself a little love, a little gratitude for showing up, stepping on the mat, doing this practice for yourself. And we'll close with a long breath in and a slow breath out. Namaste. You're sweaty.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Kitty just slept the whole time.
I have to take another shower now. Look at all that.
I know.
Good God. Make sure you